he might leave the country if he loses the election November 3rd. The president, while in Georgia, saying he wouldn't feel good if he loses and perhaps would leave the United States.
Could you imagine if I lose my whole life? What am I going to do? I'm going to say, I lost to the worst candidate in the history of politics. I'm not going to feel so good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. I don't know.
Ah, classic snowflake. Threatening to leave the country if things don't go his way. But on the real, though, where would Trump go? He can't go to Europe because he owes their banks a shit ton of money. He can't go to Africa because he called it a shithole. Speaking of Trump, a few weeks ago, the New York Times reported that he hadn't paid any taxes in years. But now it turns out he was paying taxes, just to a different country.
The New York Times now reports that Mr. Trump pursued a range of business projects in China for years and even maintains a previously unknown Chinese bank account. Trump spent a decade chasing business deals in China without success. A Trump Organization lawyer told the Times the company opened the Chinese account to pay local taxes and no deals ever materialized.
According to the Times, Trump International Hotels Management is the Trump company with the Chinese bank account, and which the tax records show paid more than $188,000 in taxes in China while pursuing licensing deals there from 2013 to 2015.
Well. Turns out someone had a secret bank account in China. Maybe that's why Trump has had beef with the Chinese all these years. I mean, you know how annoying bank fees can be? One time, I tried to withdraw money, but they said I had no money. But then they charged me for not having any money, which makes no sense because they know I don't have money. So that's why we did a trade war. And look, remember, it's not necessarily weird that someone like Donald Trump has a Chinese bank account. What is weird is that he kept it a secret from the American people. Like, if you have a photo of Don Cheadle, it's kind of weird, but whatever. But if you have a photo of Don Cheadle locked inside a giant safe, then it's like, what are you doing with that picture, man? Harrison just blew away the all-time record for most money raised in one quarter, which is why Lindsey Graham has been doing a lot of this.
I'm getting outraised 3-1, outspent 4-1. If you want to help me fight back, go to lindseygraham.com. $5 or $10 from half your audience would fill in the gap that I'm facing.
Get on our websites, lindseygraham.com. $5 or $10 goes a long way.
lindseygraham.com. Help me
If you want to help me, lindseygraham.com. lindseygraham.com.
lindseygraham.com. Help me.
Me.
You need to have my back, please. lindseygraham.com.
God damn it, man. Lindsey doesn't sound like he's running for Senate. He sounds like he's being held hostage by Somali pirates. Help me, send money. They said that they are the captain now. It's honestly sad to watch, though, because Lindsey Graham has basically turned Fox News into one long infomercial for his campaign. Although Fox News usually airs ads for adult diapers anyway, so their viewers are used to seeing a grown man crapping his pants. I also love how when you cut his desperation together, it sounds like a brand new country hit. LindseyGraham.com, LindseyGraham.com, help me, LindseyGraham.com.
We have some breaking news now just in on a major news shift from Pope Francis. Just in the last little bit here, for the first time, he is now endorsing same-sex civil unions. This happened during a documentary that premiered today during Rome's Film Festival, according to the Catholic news agency. It's reporting he talked about same-sex couples' rights to be a family and said they are children of God.
Bam, 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 bam! Pope Francis, the greatest pope of all time! Well, second best, technically, because it's Olivia Pope, #1, and then Francis. But it's close. It's close. Once again, the Pope coming out and going up against the establishment, taking a progressive stance for the church. I love this guy. And I think I know what happened here. Just like the rest of us, the Pope has been quarantined at home, binging every season of Queer Eye. Did you see what Jonathan did with that guy's hair? Oh, now that's a miracle. Now, obviously, there are some people who are not happy with the Pope's announcement because they insist that gay unions undermine the sanctity of marriage. But guys, let's be real. Every marriage undermines the sanctity of marriage. Half of all marriages end in divorce. The president has had, what, 3 wives? Your dad is probably having an affair right now. I mean, this has never been about sanctity. It's been about homophobia.